first and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Pack the slam. 19 Tiger. 19.
They'll go play action. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Back now, pressure coming. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie. He's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Rookie now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
First down from the 42.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Carter. 18 Carter. Check. 70
Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second down carry for Taylor. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time left. That's the line, he's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Hawk 70.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And they they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. To the end zone, but incomplete. They're shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. They'll throw on second and 10. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season for a kicker. Kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Shotgun now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Broncos.
A give now from the gun. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 5.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it'll be third and 5 coming up.
Covered by J.C. Ward.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Sack. Got it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Tiger. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
To number 88.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph the pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Going again on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has his man. It stops. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's a throw. Escapes out to the left. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going now.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. 4th down, pass coming. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. All set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Now give left side. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Broncos set up.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Go, check. Go, 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back-to-back carries here. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. He tosses right to the short side. The defense holds on his 3rd down. They stop him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Beyond the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
They're going for this. Short pass brought in. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that. 23-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So first down from the 41. He's going to throw this one. Connects on the crosser. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Broncos.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot. It's second down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another carry for him. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offensive line fast.
First and goal at the
Pass play on first and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it second and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Looking in the air here. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
14. Chargers 10.
Get your money up. And the money down.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
As they're on 19-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, go.
Back now, pressure coming. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out with a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Working now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Subtracting 60. 7 Tigers, 7 Tigers. 18 back. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
For number 16.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook wide open.
The give here on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. This is pulled to the left, and no good. That bad snap made it tough to get the hold down. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get hit 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All set to go now from the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. He sends this to the end zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Chargers 17, Broncos 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing from the gun here. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Goes to the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they are playing. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
They'll run here on 1st down. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. He'll work against the blitz. Bails out of the pocket quick. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Let's go now. Hey, Smash. No. Me. Hurt.
And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Back to the air they go on second down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down. Dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
First down, play action. It's taken in by Romadunze. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Let's go. Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight.
And they just get the play off. Catch is made in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead as time runs out here in the third. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space, who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. Everybody ready to see how this game finishes out. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second down now. They need 7. to throw now. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They are throwing it again. And downfield, he's got it. That stops. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. This to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Chargers 24, Broncos 21.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Fiore, that have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
I'll throw it. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll throw it. Odunze's got it right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Off road here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
A quick throw completed out to the left. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos trail by a field goal. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they haul him to the ground there. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
My latest song, Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out the Durban.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60, go!
Setting up to pass. It is caught left side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. He'll look to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Motion, motion, motion. 19.
Here he is to throw. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. And this won't be caught. The clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Here we go. Bronco leading. Cut 19.
Desperation time here. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. One of their best play calls in this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
One final shot here. Vacates quickly left side. And they win it! They win it! It's a touchdown! No time left! In position for one last shot in it, Brock, and they come through in a moment that required absolute perfection. They were indeed perfect, and it wins them this game.
Yeah, and my eyes certainly are on that offense in the celebration, but I'm also looking at that defense, Kate, because that play is going to run through their mind over and over and over again tonight. Could not get the stop they needed. That one play to make them victors.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.